Buddy Road, how'd you get started? Where you from? All that good stuff.
Buddy Road, small little neighborhood right on the borderline of like Southwest, but it's in most cities.
Yeah.
Southside, yeah. Bridegate, my brother got me into rapping at like 8, going started up, taking it real serious around 16. And then at around 20, just started kind of, I ain't gonna say kind of buzzing, I still don't feel like my buzz is where it can be. Beauty is tasting the breath of life, knowing day from night, knowing dark from light. My perspective skewed, another black boy plight. I react to truth like a black boy might. What handed sentence that he didn't deserve, that struck a nerve. My repentance put career on the curb. I hit the herb and pray I don't hit a ceiling or swerve. When big business take an interest, nigga, what you prefer? A life of media narrative, no character, no errand. Your bro staring at you like a stranger, you broke battling those acting like they was there for you for better or worse. The better the verse, the booking you, the better the purse, the better the curse. Cause truthfully, money don't make you free. Woe is me. Hopefully you notice and see. When you wake up, you ain't never defeated. Just grow and reap what you sowing, cause it's only a seed. Hold and repeat. Really early on, I just did as much stuff as possible. I just I was hungry. I got myself into a lot of bad situations, made mistakes and all of that. No rest for the saints. Give a penny for your thoughts, put the rest in the bank. Is a milli on your heart, or you just wanna be safe from poverty? Reason why he got a mask on face, the blast on pace with genocide of your same race. You don't save face, you compromise to what they portray. I come from the state where open carry get carried away like bodies do. Please don't think that it don't apply to you. Niggas robbing and do what they gotta do to eat. Embodying our streets, don't lobby for our peace. The block is hot as wasabi, you playing with time. Molly the clown, obvious I wear the crown. On beats, the sound you need, ground the feet, pound the pavement. This is the voice of niggas jumping off of the slave ship, rushing off the words of the people teaching he ain't shit. Dreaming to be like Mike, coming up short. Cambridge, anguish, Cambridge streets with language. Ain't this by the big bitch? Took a chance, it became a big fish. Lit, dopest in J, and it ain't a diss. This a big dish. Pass it to me and get an assist quick. I meant this. Robbing the mint with a pen and a book that keep it from sin and a look, a sinister grin. Took some time hoping that one would probably sink in. Then close the doors that the devils be trying to sneak in. While everyone aligning they chakras, chanting they mantras, visiting doctors, looking for a label or sponsor. I see imposters. Reason why I'm bringing it proper, seeking to prosper. Verses like a piece from an opera. He winning Oscars. Your favorite rapper acting, we know that. Been the one, and that's word to a Tracy McGrady throwback. Got so much weight up on me, I'm trying to lift to the flow jack. Yelling the kingdom coming, but they don't want to promote that. But that's another conversation. It's convoluted. The congregation clapping amazement. It's no ceiling or no limit when I rap soul healing. But your shit, no feeling. Rewind that. Feeling no shit. Yo niggas putting out on wax, killing yo shit. No shit. Buddy wrote on that. If I do stop, 2 shots into my dome cap. Even Tupac smile from heaven saying that roll that. Yeah. And I could still go if I wanted to. I could still show if I needed to. No, you wasn't there when I needed you. Top off, Beetlejuice. Freestyle, he the truth. Catch me in the booth, in the coupe. Oh yeah, bust like in a tube.
Hey, y'all heard it. We brought the show in with this man right here. He was just on the show a couple of weeks ago, man. And when he came in with his beautiful wife and everything. And so, they're about to have the baby. They should be doing about a week or 2 now. You know what I'm saying? Which is great stuff. But listen, this man, I think this is the 5th time, maybe 6th time on the show now. So he has the record now about the number of times a person has been on 5 Cash. You know what I'm saying? So Buddy Rowe, he's already setting records. This is what he does. He sets records. I get exclusive. He set records. Okay, that's what he did right there. Before we start though, what was that cut you just dropped just now?
No Rest for the Saints by David Ruiz.
Come on now. So he dropped that a couple weeks ago. And it was just pure fire. And if you go back and look at that episode, you'll notice that I had listened to it a couple of times, and it just did something to me. So I had to make sure that, hey, when he came back, I needed that song to start the show off. You know what I'm saying? Right. But hey, let's get into it. Like I said, this won't be a long show. But he did give me the opportunity for some exclusivity, and he has a announcement, something that you've probably seen it go on throughout the past day or so, or whatever. What you got for us there, Buddy Rowe?
Okay, so this is the big announcement that we was kind of like, inching away from a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't really talk too much about it then because I was trying to protect the integrity of it. But basically, I signed a partnership with EDU Entertainment. It's a partnership with Avenue A, which is my label, and EDU ENT, which is a label based off of the company Reading with a Rapper, who I've done major work with in the past. They opened up a label branch after building a structure out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got some backing by some big people. And they decided it was time to open up a label branch, and I was the first person that they wanted to partner with.
Come on now. There it is. Y'all hear the applause right there.
Yes, sir.
Now I could only imagine in the entity is called what, Reading with a Rapper?
Yeah, Reading with a Rapper.
Okay, and so like for you to be one of the first people that they reached out to, I mean, how did that make you feel? Seeing that what we talked about on the last show was like, everybody almost cookie cutter. So why do you think they chose you? Just why do you think? Because I'm sure they might have told you. Versus some of these other people.
Because I care different.
Okay. Talk about that.
Yeah, I think I just care different.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people, like we said before, even if it's not so-called cookie cutter or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and if it is, then that makes even more of my point. But like a lot of people have different reasons for making music.
Okay, got it.
And I'm big on intentionality. And when I got into music, it was literally to help the younger people in my neighborhood. That's why I always talk about Bradgate so much.
Okay, got
because
it.
I ain't from Herm Clark. I ain't from 3rd Ward. I ain't from 5th Ward. I ain't from 4th Ward, where these are really popular neighborhoods.
Okay, got it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from a neighborhood where a lot of that same stuff go on, but nobody talks about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to be a representative to the younger kids over there that's like in the same situation that I was going through, because it's like I was losing partners every week of coming to school, and people not in school because they in jail or shot and all of that. And so I wanted to kind of just like be that for younger people. And so Reading with a Rapper kind of helped me broaden that. You know what I mean? Because they like, yeah, you may be thinking that you're supposed to do that for the kids in Bradgate, and yeah, you are, but you're supposed to be doing this for kids nationwide and worldwide.
Okay, cool. So what is exactly Reading with a Rapper? What is that?
So Reading with a Rapper is a program where they go into schools and they teach English classes with rap lyrics. And it started right here in Houston, Texas. It's east to west coast now. They done stuff with Meek Mill, 2 Chainz.
Okay, so this is nothing new. In itself, it's just new here in Texas.
No. It started from Texas. So in itself, no, it's not new. The label entity of it is new.
Okay, got it.
Because they built themselves up in a certain way to where now they can, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, understand.
Operate as a label. And so the Reading with a Rapper aspect is not new. They've been doing that for 5 years, and I actually worked with them from the start. I worked with them from the jump, and I didn't know that. I just seen what they were about, and I was like, yeah, I could get behind it. The owner is from Mo City. He approached me like in 2017 when I won the H-Town rap battle. It was like, he presented it to me, and I was like, let's do it. It was an easy yes. And so over these past like 5 or so years, it's just been relationship building and getting better. And they built their company, and it's there.
It's there, and it's doing it.
And they doing it, and they just wanted to continue to take the relationship to the next level by partnering with me and my label with their label.
Okay, all right. So now, when it comes to this, now I've seen some stuff when I think I seen it on. I don't know if I seen it on the news or if I saw it through Bones. He'll be recording some things like that. And I saw some teachers or educators in a room. And what was that all about?
So basically, they use my music as a specific curriculum. And so they don't want to go into anything. We don't want to go into anything assuming nothing.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of like focus group type
okay,
deals.
right.
So like most of the staff of Reading with a Rapper and Education Entertainment and all of that is made up of teachers.
Right.
You know what I mean? And or past teachers or something. The owners, this one of the CEOs, so it's two CEOs, Jaron Small and Douglas Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaron, his pops was a teacher.
Right.
And so it's just like a bunch of teachers around. And so they don't want to just like, why would we have just all rappers or all music and all that and be expecting to go into a school and it resonate? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, do it resonate with the teachers, do it resonate with the kids. And then it's like, okay, now we got the product.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean? And is it authentic as well? That's where the artists actually do come in. Because it's like, it's not going to be no ABC 1, 2, 3. Stay in school, don't do bad.
Right.
It's gonna be real.
So it's really your lyrics not catering to a particular curriculum or anything.
Yeah. So the curriculum is built around my lyrics.
All right. Okay. So I saw them. One of the things I did notice, they were listening to some lyrics or watching them. I don't know if they were watching them or listening to them. And then they stopped it or something. And they were asking the teachers, and they were like, "What were they doing in that?"
So that's a demonstration. That's basically where we go in there and we actually like show educators what we go in schools and do.
Okay,
and and what we've been doing for 5 years. So going like we'll show like, I think what you saw is the Thurgood Marshall College Fund.
Okay.
Where it was like schools from all over the nation came to see the demonstration. So we could like show them like what we do.
Right.
So they could take the program as well. Excuse me. And yeah, so basically the demonstration is they show get a whole experience.
Okay.
So they give them a worksheet with the lyrics on there.
Oh, okay, got it.
They put the lyrics up on the screen and everything.
Okay.
And they play the music. And they like, at first they tell you like how they show you how music affect everybody and everything. They'll play a couple of songs like warm you up, like something that's on the radio, top 40 or something.
Okay,
like,
got it.
See how music affect you, and then they'll go to the stuff that's more tailored toward our program, and then they'll get a sheet with the lyrics on there, get a different types of grammar and just literary devices.
Okay, got it.
That's used in summaries and just English class period.
Right.
And then they show you that it's used in music as well, which affects our brain, and it's more interesting than sitting in class and being like, okay, well, this is what hyperbole is, this is what alliteration is, this is what this is.
Right.
And so they basically play the music. It'll usually be like one of my songs, or somebody else that that's worked with them in the past.
Okay, got it.
And they just do a breakdown. They make the people, just like we do the kids. We make the kids point out what's the literary devices used in the song.
Right.
And they point them out. Usually they get them right. And it's a success. And literally the numbers back it up. You know, we have numbers to back up.
Data.
Yeah, data to back it up. Like since we start going into these schools, these people test scores then went up tremendously. I think I think Fleming came from like a F to like an A.
Are you serious?
From the program.
Man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
This is groundbreaking, bro. Yeah. And so this thing, so basically what happens is, the way I'm seeing it, and what's the grades? This is
K through 12.
So you talking about
we working on getting in colleges too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, do you know where this thing is gonna go? We talked about life changing on the last show because we said it was a life changing announcement. This means that there are gonna be kids from kindergarten to kids who are seniors in high school that are they're gonna know Buddie Rowe. They're gonna know Buddie Rowe's lyrics. They're gonna go through school, and like this has never been happened before in ever.
Yeah.
This is really life changing.
Sure.
That means in this series of things, let's just don't even talk about kindergarten. Let's just say ninth grade.
Yeah.
A kid is in ninth grade and they're gonna be learning you as an artist. They're gonna know who you are as an artist. They're gonna know your lyric. They're gonna know your words all through school, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If you don't take a pause on that and just think about the impact of that, that is crazy. That is crazy. Can you imagine that in all schools in America? That means every student would know who you are. You would be one of the most recognizable. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's other two people too, but you would be one of the most recognizable artists in the world. Why? Because kids that's not even of the same culture as you know what I'm saying, the same color as you, they're gonna know because it's part of the English curriculum, and everybody has to take English. Brother, do you know how amazing it is? I mean, have you really sat there and thought about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, me and my wife, we talk about it.
What?
I sit and ponder on it.
We talking about pioneering, man. We talking about like, dude, this is ooh. No, it's ooh.
Yeah.
This is big. I mean, and then I got the first interview.
Yeah.
I better stop playing. Listen, you know, I'm part of the whole Buddie Road, you know what I'm saying, entourage, you know what I'm saying, interview entourage, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bro, that is beautiful, man. This is really like, once again, I told you earlier, it's like talking to Kanye when Kanye was leaving Chicago, going to New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what this is like. Like, this is that moment. This is the moment of DMX and Jay-Z in the pool room, in the pool hall that nobody recorded. This is that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This goes back to like Big L and them, you know what I'm saying? You know, things that happened back in New York, you know what I'm saying? When lyrics were flying, like this is those moments, bro. It's kind of like, and I'm not exaggerating on this right here. I'm really saying how there are time periods where people go from great to stardom, right? Mm-hmm. But you know, there's always a transition. It's kind of like with men. You know, we'll go from being a kid to a boy to a teenager, and then we'll develop into a man. But it's never like nobody knows that day that you went from, you know, the squeaky voice guy to the yay, this right here, right? Nobody, you know what I'm saying, don't know that day that happened before that. You didn't even pay attention to it. Your voice was changing, but you never knew it. Right. But you were just once that squeaky voice kid. Then next thing you know, you got all this bass, and you don't know what happened. Like, where did this bass come from? Right? But if somebody caught you in between that point and you noticed it, you know, that's where I feel that we're at right now. This is that moment right here. And this is something that I can hold as a honor to be able to happen for, you know, Bone making it happen. And, you know, saying, and you and the agreeing to it, and your wife, you know what I'm saying, you know, she's over there taking notes and doing her thing for her book that she's writing on herself. But the good thing about it, she's documenting certain things. And so she'll be able to write these moments right here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and I think that's a great thing, bro. Like, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. This is real talk on camera, off camera. I'm so proud of you, bro. I really am, man. But I told you when I met you, it was different. I told you that. For sure. I told you that. I said, bro, you star, dude. You star. I don't know how things happen, but it goes this right here. I don't know if you ever watched this documentary. You get a chance to. It's called The Secret.
Okay.
It was a book too.
About the law of attraction.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You ever read it? You read the book? What do you think about the book? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So did you check it out yet? Did you read the book or watch the documentary?
No, I
haven't. The documentary, I think it was based back in 2006 or something like that.
Yeah, I just kind of like take stuff from it,
right?
Or have taken stuff from it, because I agree with a lot. I just looked up into it, like I agree with a lot of those principles, a lot
Right.
of those concepts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when you start learning how to, step into, like when you say you made in God's image.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then that mean that you got a lot of power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this world is really your dominion.
Right.
So like when I start really, I was kind of like probably in high school when I started like really watching videos based off of that. You know what I'm saying? But I never read the book or watched the film.
What a doc? It's a documentary. That's all it is. And so you get a chance, just watch from the aspect of, and it's not really talking spirituality. It's not talking God and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The documentary is not. What it's saying is, really, we choose it. We choose what we do, pretty much.
Yeah.
Our energy is what, you know what I'm saying, that we give off when we attract, and we notice somebody, we feel if they're good, if we know, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and you decide to be around it. If you think the world is ending, well, the world's probably going to end. If you think you're going to fail some stuff, you're probably going to fail it. You know what I'm saying? But if you condition yourself to look at things in a point of like, you know what, I'm not going to look at it into if this happened, I'll try.
Yeah.
No, just, you know what I'm saying? The world has a way, you know what I'm saying? They describe it as universe. It has a way of doing what it's going to do. You just take the steps to do what is going to happen. You didn't know this was going to happen, did you? No. Did you know all this was about to happen? No, you didn't.
Not even until the day that they was like, we want to bring you in and propose this to you.
Right.
I had no idea. I knew something was brewing though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But so what happened was things just shifted into the way that it was gonna shift for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so decisions you made early on when you told me, you went out to Cali and stuff like that, and you lived that life for a minute, and you came back. It was just all part of your process of just going through life, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's cool. Well, man, do you have a song you can play for us?
A song from the project?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, well, it won't get played because it's I can't say that.
Let me see. Cause I think it's gonna be out by then. Yeah, let me see. I think it's gonna be out. So let me go ahead. Yeah.
Let me hold on 1 second right now. We're gonna run to a commercial real quick and we'll be right back. This is my girl, you know what I'm saying, Pamela, baby. She has that nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers. She's doing a great thing for truckers. We're going to tune in there real quick, and we'll be right back with you.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
All right, hey, that's my girl Pamela, baby, doing her thing. I appreciate it. We're back with my man Buddie Rose 7100 doing his thing out here, and we drop it off with that reading with a rapper. Okay, so he's gonna hit one of the jams that's already been playing right now in the school system and everything. So what we have right here, Buddie?
This is my single. It's called Torch. It's from the project that we're about to drop. It's called Lost and Found, and yeah, it's gonna be the single. So
okay.
Let's get into it. It's produced by K Gray, a producer from the Dallas Fort Worth area. And he did his thing on here.
Okay.
Hey, look, I got off the porch. I saw they was running, I said that I'm coming, just give me the torch, ayy. The weight of it's heavy, don't matter, I'm ready, I do it for sport, ayy. They told me you got it, LeBron, been watching the ball in your court, ayy. It's off with the torch, ayy. I got off the porch. I saw they was running, I said that I'm coming, just give me the torch, ayy. The weight of it's heavy, don't matter, I'm ready, I do it for sport, ayy. They told me you got it, LeBron, been watching the ball in your court, ayy. It's off with the torch, ayy. Yeah, V54 fun, ayy. Here young bro come, I was in the south side, most slums. Hey, I was supposed to go numb, looking at streets being desolate, looking at states left us in, looking at state-to-state deficits, looking what the Bride Gate legend did. I was raised to lose literally, now I'm teaching kids literacy. How I hate this, know it's bitter to see, looking at their faces pitifully, paint a picture for them visually. Every time you see a pin in my reach, you see a torch and why they give it to me. I pray one day I see the Indian seas. I got off the porch, I saw they was running, I said that I'm coming, just give me the torch, ayy. The weight of this heavy, don't matter, I'm ready, I do it for sport, ayy. They told me you got it, LeBron, been watching the ball in your court, ayy. It's off for the torch, ayy. I got off the porch, I saw they was running, I said that I'm coming, just give me the torch, ayy. The weight of this heavy, don't matter, I'm ready, I do it for sport, ayy. They told me you got it, LeBron, been watching the ball in your court, ayy. It's off for the torch, ayy. Yeah. So now that you take it, know the torch is what you make it. The torch is taking the information from the last generation and carving your own path. It's not a designation, but a destination. Boy, I'm the truth. When I step in this booth, I can never come loose. I'm as tight as it get. Looking for purpose, I found what my worth is. They said I was worthless, their biggest regret. Show my opponent, I show you I want it. As soon as I own it, ain't nobody next. Stood on my own, now I look at the throne while these rappers just talking and beat on their chest. King when I'm rapping, no need for that acting. You jumping like checkers and I'm playing chess. Never been lacking, I'm ready for action whenever it happened and pray for the rest. We was up late cause the notion was great, plus 7:45, I ain't looking for rest. Light turning yellow, I'm guessing the pedal when passing Valero and passing your test. Homie was rolling, I know he was holding, had smoke in his hand and the rack in the dead. Knew it ain't last, so we had to invest. Grabbed me and told me you grabbing it next. Gladly I be the one taking from Texas and stretch it right over the nation. My flesh really was pressing, but that was the lesson for me. Hope you get it, don't settle for less. I got off the porch, I saw they was running, I said that I'm coming, just give me the torch, ayy. The weight of it's heavy, don't matter, I'm ready, I do it for sport, ayy. They told me you got it, LeBron, been watching the ball in your court, ayy. It's off for the torch, ayy.
Woo! That right there? That right there. Come on, man. I think I knocked my headphones out. That thing was so much fire right there. You know what I'm saying? You know? Ooh.
Yeah, that's the single, man. That was torch.
The motivation behind that. What was that?
Just like, so in the concept of Lost and Found, what the album is, it's basically just me going through my journey.
Okay, got it.
Lost and finding myself.
Right.
And at this point in the process, it's kind of like where people like Bun taking notice,
right?
Like, you know, literally shouting me out and just like, hey, I see what you're doing. I acknowledge it. And it's kind of like, all right, me stepping into the full confidence of I deserve that.
Right.
I get why he's doing that. And now I don't feel like, oh, I'm not worthy of that or whatever, you know.
Right.
So it's kind of like stepping into my worthiness. So it's like, you know, I know that it's heavy.
Right.
Don't matter. I'm ready. You know what I mean? So like I know it's a tall task that I have on my shoulders to you know, touch these kids and help mold them into positive adults.
Right.
But I'm ready for it.
Does it affect the way that you come out with your lyrics? Does it affect what you say now being part of this? Even though, you know, I thought you rap relatively clean anyway. But do you have to be a little more conscious now? Did there something they told you to? You know,
they let me go ahead and do what I'm gonna do, because I mean, at the end of the day, like these conversations that we have is like these kids going through real life.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like if we go up in there not acting like they see street violence,
I got what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? If we acting like they don't see street violence, they not gonna relate. If we acting like they don't see domestic violence or alcoholism,
right,
or you know, people selling drugs in their neighborhood, or you know what I'm saying, if we act like that, we lost them already. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was like one of the things that they wanted from me, is the fact that I come from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from that, but I don't glorify it in no way.
Right.
You know, I don't act like I just don't glorify it in any way. It's some people that kind of stray stray. I mean, not stray, but like straddle the fence a little bit. You know what I mean? And they'll give you a positive message at the end, but still like act like some of it was cool.
Right.
But I don't act like none of it was cool because I saw every angle. I literally seen pimps and I seen prostitutes.
Right.
Like I had pimps in my family, I had prostitutes in my family. So I seen every angle. I had drug dealers in my family.
Right.
I had drug users and abusers in my family. I had you know, people that was street violent in my family and friendships and all that. And I had people that was victims to street violence.
Ooh.
So it's like I seen every angle. So it's like I couldn't even give you no watered down message like that, where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna just give you all this, everything is all good. Just learn these literary devices. It's like, nah, learn these literary devices, but I still see that life is real for y'all too.
Got it. So last thing. What does this mean for Buddie Rowe and his family being part of this thing right here? What does it mean to you? Like, what is signing day and all that? Like, how did you look at your future now?
How did I look at my future?
And how this can and will impact your family?
It'll help. You know what I'm saying? It'll help some things. But mostly, you know, like truthfully, I know it sounds really, really, really cliche, but truthfully, I got into music to make a difference. And, you know, for a long time, like I feel like sometimes you gotta prove to God like how much you believe in what he put inside of you. And I feel like all these years I've been doing music for like 9 years, and I was stressing like, dang, why ain't stuff happening? You know, like or maybe I'll get a light at the like a light, just a little crumb or something. Like, yeah, you going on the right path, but it's not that thing that not the domino effect. You know what I'm saying? Like the 2K stuff. I had a 2K stuff, and then it's like, all right, that's a breadcrumb. I see that guy leaving them breadcrumbs. I'm going in the right path, but this is like the thing that I believe is the domino effect that knocks everything down. This is the big difference maker in where I'm actually stepping into the full purpose of what Buddie Rowe is here for.
Man, that's lovely. That's lovely, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you giving me the exclusive. I appreciate you just always, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, it's time number 5 here, you know, and that's you know what I'm saying, 5 on G5, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, and so that's a good thing, bro. Best of wishes to you.
Thank you.
I know it's gonna be hard to catch you here in a little while because one, because I'm sure you're gonna be doing some of everything, you know, which is rightly so. That's what it is, man. So if you don't mind, if we could take us out on that jam you brought us in on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's my favorite jam right there now. You know, I'm about to be busting that one all through everything. That's the one now, because we talking about Tupac looking down from heaven. That's what we talking about. So that's my thing.
For sure.
All right, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure you go check out Buddie Rowe. Give them your all your contact information so they know where they come get you.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere at Buddie Rowe 7100. That's BUDDIEROE 7100. And that's on YouTube. It's on Instagram. It's everywhere you can find anybody at. You can find me there, Buddie Rowe 7100.
All day. Here we go, baby.
So it's kind of like just a conversation back and forth. So let's take it all the way back. Who is Buddie Rowe? How'd you get started? Where are you from? All that good stuff.
Buddie Rowe, a small little neighborhood right on the borderline of like Southwest, but it's in Mo City.
Southside, yeah.
Bridegate, you know, my brother got me into rapping at like 8, you know, started taking it real serious around 16. And then at around 20, you know, just started I ain't gonna say kind of buzzing, you know. I still don't feel like my buzz is where it can be.
Beauty is tasting the breath of life, knowing day from night, knowing dark from light. My perspective skewed, another black boy plight. I react to truth like a black boy might. What handed sentence that he didn't deserve, that struck a nerve. My repentance put career on the curb. I hit the herb and pray I don't hit a ceiling or swerve. When big business take an interest, nigga, what you prefer? A life of media narrative, no character, no errand. Your bro staring at you like a stranger. You broke battling those acting like they was there for you for better or worse. The better the verse, they booking you, the better the purse, the better the curse. Cause truthfully, money don't make you free. Woe is me. Hopefully you notice and see when you wake up, you ain't never defeated. Just grow and reap what you sowing, cause it's only a seed. Hold and repeat.
Really early on, I just did as much stuff as possible. You know, I just was I was hungry. You know, I got myself into a lot of bad situations, made mistakes and all of that.
No rest for the saints. Give a penny for your thoughts, put the rest in the bank. Is a milli on your heart, or you just wanna be safe from poverty? Reason why he got a mask on face, the blast on pace with genocide of your same race. You don't save face, you compromise to what they portray. I come from the state where open carry get carried away like bodies do. Please don't think that it don't apply to you. Niggas robbing and do what they gotta do to eat. Embodying our streets, don't lobby for our peace. The block is hot as wasabi, you playing with time. Molly the clown, obvious I wear the crown. On beats, the sound you need, ground the feet, pound the pavement. This is the voice of niggas jumping off of the slave ship, brushing off the words of the people teaching he ain't shit. Dreaming to be like Mike, coming up short. Cambridge, anguish, Cambridge streets with language. Ain't this by the big bitch? Took a chance, it became a big fish. Lit, dopest in J, and it ain't a diss. This a big dish. Pass it to me and get an assist quick. I meant this. Robbing the mint with a pen and a book that keep it from sin and a look, a sinister grin. Took some time hoping that one would probably sink in. Then close the doors that the devils be trying to sneak in. While everyone aligning their chakras, chanting their mantras, visiting doctors, looking for a label, a sponsor. I see imposters. Reason why I'm bringing it proper, seeking to prosper. Verses like a piece from an opera. He winning Oscars. Your favorite rapper acting, we know that. Been the one, and that's word to a Tracy McGrady throwback. Got so much weight up on me, I'm trying to lift it a flow jack. Yelling the kingdom coming, but they don't want to promote that. But that's another conversation. It's convoluted. The congregation clapping amazement. It's no ceiling or no limit when I rap soul healing. But your shit, no feeling.
Rewind that.
Feeling no shit. Yo niggas putting out on wax, killing yo shit. No shit. Buddy wrote on that. If I do stop, 2 shots into my dome cap. Even Tupac smile from heaven saying that wrote that. Yeah. And I could still go if I wanted to. I could still show if I needed to. No, you wasn't there when I needed you. Top off, Beetlejuice. Freestyle, he the truth. Catch me in the booth, in the coupe. Oh yeah, bust like in a tube.
Hey man, I check y'all out. Appreciate my little bro Buddie Rowe doing this thing. I'll holler at y'all next time.